He's the true expert. This is called a Pugster. So it's really compact. You definitely have room for it, even if you're gardening in a container. But you have these vanilla scented, huge, like 8-inch long spikes of flowers. We're going to ship this out to you in the largest container we do, the gallon. You'll see that. And we're shipping it for free. All you have to do is pick your color. Right there, you are seeing it in the blue. And that is a true blue. And then we also have it available in a purple, which is a very soft lavender color. Philip, come on out here. Oh my goodness, our first time on set together this year. It's so good to see you, my friend.
Pleasure.
So Philip, we're looking at these gorgeous pictures. Why is the Pugster just the one that everybody's talking about?
Well, it's fine, it's manageable. And look at those colors. I just absolutely love that.
Pretty.
And that is that light purple right there. And gorgeous. They only get 2 feet tall and 2 feet wide. That's what they do. So they're never, ever leggy. And what I have to say about these is that you've got these plus size blossoms, not those skinny flower fingers that you see on some of the taller varieties.
No skinny flower fingers.
No, and that's the thing is also the shape of the bush is so fabulous because you finally have a butterfly bush that doesn't look like the broom closet.
Well, you know what's amazing about that too is now everybody has room for the Pugster, right?
Yes,
Let's go through our colors. So this is our beautiful, what we're calling purple. It's like a light lavender, lilac color.
It's the beautiful light color here, and I absolutely love this. Butterflies will be all over it, but also notice how beautiful the silver foliage is. You've got the nice wide blossoms, which are great for cutting and bringing in, and also the wide silver leaves, which catch the light. They will just absolutely glow.
Okay, so just got to let you know, if you want this purple, which is the light color, we have fewer than 1,000 to go around. This is already super popular, and when it's gone, that's it for the season.
Yes,
Philip has what he has. Then we have it available in the blue, and this is that true blue color that we love in butterfly bushes, but in a way that's more compact. I grow Pugster. I have 2 of them. I like them because they are some of my most reliable bloomers.
Yes, they are, because also it's a smaller shrub, which means it can set its blooms quicker, which is nice.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I love that about it too. Also, a lot of the really tall butterfly bushes, if you have a really hard winter, you get the freeze out in the top, and it will transfer that to the bottom of the plant, which is not so great. These never get up into the area where the high winds are and the cold winter winds are.
That makes sense.
This is the only one that I use on my gardens in Connecticut because it does not die out. I've had them for many years, and look how close how beautiful that is. That is a deep ocean blue.
That is stunning.
Just gorgeous.
Well,
look at
how
that.
Pretty in front of the hydrangeas,
The limelight hydrangeas in the background, this in the foreground.
That's
You've got a butterfly bush that you can plant in the front of the border, not in the back or in a container. If you've got a small garden, you got plenty of room for that and all the butterflies that will show up.
Well, and I love seeing it in front of those hydrangeas because that really gives you an idea of size. These are not huge. That's why, you know, I was telling Philip, my next door neighbor is an incredible gardener, and several years ago she said to me, you've got to get Pugster butterfly bushes. I'd never even heard of them. So leave it to Philip to be like, oh yeah, I've already been on that. Let's show what we're shipping to you because this is 3 easy payments of $11. It's coming to you in the largest pot that we ship out, the full gallon. That's a big plant, Philip. And oh my gosh, look right here, you guys. The one you get might already be flowering.
Yes, indeed. And look at the nice big wide silver leaves that I was mentioning earlier. So a nice big plant that's going to be good to bloom. You're going to absolutely love this in your garden. And I have them in multiples because the 2 colors together, pretty fabulous.
Now, will we get flowers the first season? I mean, it's obvious because they're blooming now.
No, immediately. This is what happens. You'll get them, and also, don't forget, these are proven winners, which are the absolute best butterfly bushes out there. Yes.
The fragrance. It smells like honey vanilla.
Yes.
This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, over 400 have already been ordered. Purple, which is our light, almost like that lilac pink purple, is going very, very quickly. We have 800 remaining and then it is gone. Take a look if we can. Oh, actually, we'll take a look at these pictures and then we'll show you what's in my hand. But that's a beautiful, beautiful flower. And you can see it right here. Like, let's come in. So Philip, Each
Yes.
one of these, and these will get to be about 8 inches of flowers,
Yes.
are just an infinite number of tiny little flowers.
And they call those florets.
Oh, they do?
That's what they're
Okay.
called. Yeah, a bunch of packed blooms in there that are very fragrant, great to cut and bring inside in your flower arrangements for your spiky things. But if you notice, see how this is blunt on the end?
Yeah.
The regular butterfly bushes have that long, skinny thing. I like them like this because they look more like lilacs. And
right.
also dense. You can't see through these blossoms. And I just prefer
look at
these
that.
because they absolutely work. And then when I am walking down the paths of the gardens that I have designed, these are only 2 feet tall. So I do see the butterflies when they're all over it. If the butterfly bushes are 6 feet tall, the butterflies are up there and you see the underside of their
Yeah.
wings, which is not as pretty as the top.
Well, and even if you love bigger butterfly bushes, put these in front. This is for you if maybe you live in a townhome and you're saying like, I would love to attract butterflies. I just don't have a lot of space.
Yes.
Everybody can grow these, but they're not going to be small and straggly. They are compact bloom machines.
Yes, and tidy, very tidy. But what you mentioned, which I like, because I do have some of the old tall butterfly bushes. I didn't get rid of mine. I do plant the lower ones in front of them, which is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
And to clean it all up like that. But look how fat those blooms are. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you're going to see, and that's what I see in the gardens that I planted 6, 7 years ago in Connecticut, because this one will keep coming back. It is fully perennial. It's guaranteed for an entire year. It's a proven winner. These are my favorites, and the 2 colors together could not be
Amazing.
finer. Look at these
Well,
colors together.
Yeah, and you know, Philip, if you've ever, I have Philip's book, and if you have it, you're lucky, and if you don't have it, get yourself a copy. But in that book, you show some of these incredible gardens you've designed, and I know that you go up there, you design the gardens for these big estates, but then you have to leave. So you can only do really beautiful plants, but plants that kind of take care of themselves, because you don't know who's going to be doing the gardening.
No,
you don't know who's
you
taking
don't.
care of them. So these are the plants that you plant in these estates.
You want low maintenance, high interest plants.
Yeah.
And that's what I do as a horticulturist. I'm always looking for the next best thing that's come down the pike, because the beauty is not possible without the science of horticulture. A lot of things are really pretty and they don't necessarily work.
Or they
But
bloom for 2 weeks.
Or they bloom for 2 weeks, or they don't come back next year.
Right, right.
And you've got your growing guide to tell you all about it, but it's an opportunity to get one and done. You've got it all carrying on. And speaking of one and done, pick up my time-release fertilizer, which is a good thing.
Yeah, you have to feed them.
Yes.
So Philip, I just want to show everybody again, here's what we're sending out to you. So in the world of, this is actually heavy. This is a 1-gallon container. It is the largest container. Even when we ship our hibiscus trees, they come in a 1-gallon container. This is the largest container we ship, and we ship it for free shipping and handling. The plant's going to come to you in beautiful condition. This one already has some buds getting ready to bloom right there. So just look at the quality of what you're getting, and then it's going to grow quickly, but it's never going to get out of hand.
No, and I tell you what, if we could do you think we can do a little quick thing where I'm going to set
do
these on
whatever
the
you
floor
want.
and stand beside
Yeah,
them?
of
Because I
course.
think, listen, in real life, let's do
Okay.
the real life thing.
Oh, and by the way, over 1,000 have now been ordered. If you want the purple, you should be on that now. We have fewer than 600, and that is all we have.
Now,
Okay.
these are in pots, which means that these are taller than they're going to be if you have them planted in the ground.
Okay.
They're going to go down some. But look at this beautiful color you've got down. Imagine you're looking down on your butterfly bushes. You've got all of this going on, and it's right where you can get at it. And that's what I love about these. And the 2 colors together,
So pretty.
I'm telling you,
So pretty.
it's just fabulous.
Now, how much sun do they need?
Full sun to slight shade.
Okay.
The more sun you give them, the more blooms you're going to have. But these will also grow in poor soil.
Great. Okay.
So-
and then how about containers for the people like, I like those, but I only have a little deck or, you know, a little
Well, you can
balcony.
pick up my whiskey barrel containers, which
that
are
what I'm
coming.
seeing
Yeah,
here?
and that's coming up on air. I think Thursday on the Garden
good.
Event Day. So we'll have an
great.
array
Okay.
of those. And the nice thing about these containers, they're lightweight. You can have them on your deck, and they're not going to bow the deck area. This is an ideal thing for a patio or a balcony, because they'll also bloom through the pickets.
Oh, and they're going to smell so
Yes.
nice. So one of the reasons the butterflies love them is not just that gorgeous color, but that beautiful kind of heady vanilla honey fragrance.
Yes.
And you're going to enjoy that too.
Indeed. And I wouldn't be without them because there are not very many flowering shrubs that bloom all summer. Think about it. Springtime, it's all over. Then all you got your perennials and your annuals. This is a flowering shrub. This gives structure.
That's a really good idea, especially we're seeing the blue here, but when we see the purple, which is that lilac purple, you're going to see that next. If you're someone who loves lilacs, you better enjoy them quick because they go, you smell them, you love them, the next day they're gone. Get the purple Pugster. There's only 400 left, though. Get them before they sell out. Get the purple Pugster because then you'll have that lilac color really all the way through frost.
Yes. And that's what they do. And then next year you'll have them again. But again, look at how beautiful the foliage is,
so pretty.
how fat the blooms are. Think about the old-fashioned butterfly bushes you've had in the past, which I still have and I love. This is a completely different beast. It is big and bodacious bloom-wise, but the shrub itself is nice and tidy. It is never leggy. It never looks like a bunch of sticks coming up out of the flower border.
Okay, they're going very quickly. Over 1,500 have now been ordered. This is it. So I said to Philip, like, I'm so happy that you're in the show. I love gardening. I think so many of you do too. But here's what I want you to know. It's going to be really hard to find this at retail. Philip picked these because in his mind, he only brings us what he himself grows, and he grows for his clients. So we're sending you out an entire 1-gallon container. It's a shrub. You're getting a shrub home for under $34 that will live for years. We're going to ship it for free. The only thing we can't do is guarantee that we're going to still have it very soon because when it's gone, especially if you want that purple. Fewer than 300, that will most likely sell out in the show. If you want the blue, we brought a little bit more in, but we don't have that many left either.
But think in terms of large things to have in your garden.
Okay.
This blooms like an annual because it blooms all summer, but it comes back next year. Look how much space that you're taking up. With this, lots and lots of color of something that's going to come back. It's not an annual. This is a perennial. Pick up both colors. You've got the gradient. You can add in your salvias to it. You can add your pinks in with this. You can have your canna lilies with it. You can have your cleomes with it. You can have the limelight hydrangeas in the background. I'm telling you, lickety-split, it's happening.
And it's easy to grow. Philip, I adore you.
Love you too.
And everything you say, I'm like, if Philip plants it, it must be right. So thank you for bringing this. Last call, purple. Purple is about to sell out. A few more left in the blue, but do not wait. I adore you. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for coming to Take Stu.